Hi guys, Mike Volkin here with another Freelancer Masterclass video. Today's topic is when to tell a client the word no. But first, today's sponsor, Cover. Please use this link, cover.ai/refer/freelance master. This helps me track if you are going to be using their service, so it helps them continue on with our sponsorship. With Cover, you can get paid time off, sick leave, 24/7 health service, and so much more, like legal help, bookkeeping, etc. It's really a great service for freelancers who want big corporate benefits. All right, so when do you tell a client no? A lot of times freelancers are just like, hey, anybody wants to pay me money, I'll take it. But that's really not the case. As you get more refined with your career as a freelancer, especially full-timers, you'll learn when to reject a client, even when not to take a discovery call. So here's some tips on when you should do that. First of all, listen to your gut. Oftentimes, a job posting seems great. Someone seems great when they're talking to you via email first to set everything up. But honestly, if something, that little man inside of you is saying, don't take that call or don't take this client or prospect to the next step, really investigate that. And the more I am refined with my career, the more experienced I get, I really start to listen to that little man, because probably if I can come back and think probably the last, I don't know, top 3 to even 5 clients that I wish I didn't take, I can almost guarantee that in every one of those, there was a little man inside of me saying, no, don't take that call, don't take it to the next step. Okay, so please listen to your gut and learn how to listen to that little man inside of you, or little woman, all right? Also, learn to tell a client no when they make you feel uncomfortable. Sometimes you're on the phone and a prospect is asking you to do a project you don't want to do. Is a prospect saying something that makes you feel uncomfortable? This just happened the other day. I'm not a really big political person, but this person was very, very leaning in one direction. All right, Republican or Democrat, doesn't matter. But they were so intense about what they were saying. He didn't even know if I was, on that side or off that side, which kind of made me feel uncomfortable, because if I was off that side, he'd be straight disagreeing or insulting me in some ways. Let's just say, for example, not to speak in so many terms, let's just say I was a Republican and this person was an extreme Democrat. The stuff that he was saying was so extreme that it would have made me feel uncomfortable if I was a Republican, or vice versa, right? So if that makes you feel uncomfortable, that should tell you that would be a red flag to not move forward with that person, because he's very passionate talking about that kind of stuff to someone he just met. Okay, and also with that said though, regarding feeling uncomfortable, if someone is working on a project that you don't want to work on, and for example, I'm a vegetarian and I was approached the other week about somebody wanting to sell beef jerky, and I was supposed to help him market his beef jerky products. Like, right, I'm a vegetarian because I'm an animal rights person. Like, I love animals and I don't believe in eating them, so I definitely would not feel comfortable helping them sell more beef jerky, right? So that made me feel uncomfortable, and I told him, this is not the right pick for me. And you know what? He didn't make fun of me. He even said, I highly respect that for you, because of you. I highly respect that, is what he said. Now, they have the wrong energy. So for those of you who watched my videos in the past, be sure to subscribe to this video, by the way. I am a very high energy person. I find the worst part of my day is having to go to sleep, because there's so much stuff I want to do. And then there's some people you get on the phone that are just like, you just have to drag the energy out of them. It's like they think about things for a long time. They're very indecisive, right? Just opposite spectrum. Consider that. Listen to the little man that says, maybe you shouldn't continue on with this person. The best clients that I had are people that match my energy, right? Especially for me, it's like go, 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 quick decisions, look at the data, boom, don't dwell on things. That's the type of client I like, okay? That's the kind of client I drive with. Nothing wrong if you're on the other end of that spectrum, but make sure you take on clients that match that end of the spectrum, okay? And then when they're asking for something that is against the law, of course, or breaks the rules, right? So are they asking you to break the law? I had a client one time ask me to fill up a bunch of fake reviews on this YouTube channel. So I had to buy reviews and their services for that. I just did not feel comfortable doing that. I find it immoral. I don't like when other companies do it to me, and companies that I work with, and that happens a lot. It's just I choose not to participate in that. And then regarding Upwork, they have their own set of policies too. So if you freelance on Upwork, are they asking you to break policies of Upwork? Are they asking you to take payment outside of Upwork? Are they asking you to do communication outside of Upwork? All those things that could jeopardize your work future with Upwork. You don't want to do that. It's not worth it doing it for one client, so don't do it. Okay, so the last thing I want to talk to you about is kind of, along the lines of telling a client no. It's kind of something I've already touched upon. Is if it's against your moral beliefs. And I gave that example of me being a vegetarian. It could be anything. It could be, I had a client early on in my career that wanted me to work in the porn industry. There's a porn industry is huge, especially on the internet. So if that doesn't make you feel comfortable, then don't do it. Vegetarian, same thing. Like anything that you are against, you shouldn't help market, write for, design for, that kind of stuff. So just make a list, and it might not always be obvious. Like make a list of your moral beliefs, right? So whether they're religious or regarding one particular industry or a type of product, a type of service, if you don't want to market to them or design for them or write for them, then just tell them early and upfront. Okay, no reason to waste their time or yours. All right, so I hope this helps. Good luck.